Hi, everyone. Where am I right now? Am I in South Carolina? Because it sure doesn't feel like it. It's a bit cold and there's a lot of white stuff on the ground. Oh boy, it's really cold out. Nutmeg 2 Palmetto has marked himself safe from South Carolina Snowmageddon. I am participating in Dry January. I know you're seeing a lot of beer content on the channel right now, but that's all stuff I pre-produced. But I am participating in Dry January, at least beer wise. I've had a couple cocktails for other content, but beer wise, I am staying dryish. But I do have a non-alcoholic offering here that I got from the Upstate Beer Geek of both Instagram and Facebook. And I've had some non-alcoholic offerings. I've not had this one. The brewery is called Fieldwork, and it's called Headliner IPA with this little sun over the earth type of logo, I guess that is. Contains less than 0.5% of alcohol. Brewed and canned by Fieldwork Brewing in San Leandro, California. Got their website. Non-alcoholic malt beverage. Brewed with Mosaic and Simcoe hops and hop oil. Yes, 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 yes. And it's cold in the fridge, but I think it's colder. Plenty fine out here. I was hoping you could see my breath on camera. I guess not. So let's get right into it. I mean, there's nothing else. I probably should have brought my iPad out to go over on Untapped, but alas, I did not do that. So this is really, really cold outside. And obviously, it's snowing, or it did snow. It's kind of held off right now. You can hear it. I'll be quiet for a second. You hear that? It's the rain. So it's rain coming down. So it's going to be freezing rain. It's going to be very dangerous out there. So I'm hoping work says we're just shutting down tomorrow as well. Now, the Upstate Beer Geek, aka Todd, is not a big fan of the non alcoholic offerings, but he says this one's pretty solid. He says it doesn't have that traditional uh, non-alcoholic beer taste. So I'm guessing that means like not that metallic taste. You can see me. I think I can see you. You see me? It'd be weird if I could see me through seeing me because of the camera. But that is pretty clear. I'm gonna hold this up the whole time just so you can see, for the benefit of my video called Dry January, that it is a non-alcoholic beer. Maybe I should switch hands so it's on the other side. We don't have to share. Yes, there we go. I'm gonna hold that up the whole time so you can see it is a non-alcoholic beer. Dry January, still intact. This has a like a mandarin orange type of aroma. It's kind of like a sweet juiciness. Almost smells slightly viscous. Shane! Oops, if I can throw the comment up. Shane, cheers, brother. How are you? See, it's still dry January because it's not all. Yes, it's all Canada's fault. It blew down. Actually, there's probably one storm I probably can't blame Canada because I don't think that's the direction it came from. But you're still a jinx. You still, all you Northerners still wish this evil on us. Yeah, but it's got that. See, non-alcoholic. It's still dry January. Yeah, it's got viscous, orange, juicy. Look at that. Ah, 51st state. Well, I find it funny because it wouldn't be the 51st. It would be like 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, up to what, 61 or 60? How many provinces are there? So the argument in itself is flawed because it wouldn't be one state. That would be a really big freaking state. Yeah, but we got that kind of viscous, juicy mandarin orange type of aromatiques. I will say, I don't. What the frick? There we go. I will say, Todd may have had a point. This does not taste like a non-alcoholic beer. It's got an odd aftertaste, but it's not like a non-alcoholic aftertaste. It's kind of like up front, it tastes like actually piney IPA, and on the back end, it's really grassy and herbal, like an Italian Pilsner almost. That's really interesting. That's very, very interesting. Yeah, that is. It's traditional West Coast IPA up front, and it's Italian Pilsner on the back end, and there's no metallic flavor in that, none whatsoever. It's not that traditional fake non-alcoholic flavor. That's actually quite good. So I highly recommend if anyone wants a non-alcoholic beer to try and if I can click it. Go on. I never had an. Most of them deserve a drain pour, but not this one. This one, if you can find a company, I don't know how the beer shipping companies work in Canada, but if you can find one that does ship to Canada, this one you may not. This one you may not hate. That's actually not bad at all. Yeah, I mean it's the only odd part about it is the fact that the aftertaste is more like a pilsner than an IPA, but it's definitely an IPA up front. So yeah, I would agree with the Upstate Beer Geek that this is not your father's non-alcoholic beer. This is actually pretty solid. Is it something I can drink all the time? No, because I'm not a big fan of Italian Pilsners. But once in a blue moon, or if someone slid one my way, I definitely want to turn it down. All right, Shane, brother, and whoever else is watching, thank you so much for hopping on. I'm going to go inside right now because I can barely feel my fingers, and it is very, very cold, and it's getting wet and yucky and things, so I'm going to go warm up. Cheers, everyone. As P.A. Brunu says, watch that finger.